Hello everyone, this is Expendable One here. This is going to be a new Let's Play of Stalker Call of Pripyat. I have played and beaten this game before, however I played on normal. But to make this different, I'm going to be playing on Master. No crosshair, no interface, no nothing. It'll be all me. I'm probably going to die a whole lot, but that's the fun in it. I've maxed all the settings out as far as video, because I'm only recording at 1280 by 720, and the controls are all normal. I haven't really changed anything, so there's no real advantage. Everything's just stock. Alright, so we're gonna do a new game, and this will bring up the intro video, so let's watch. Master. It's gonna load a little bit. It's gotta load the intro video and think about the DirectX 10. So I do have a little plan about how I like to play the game. Right off the bat, I like to talk to the handful of guys that you run into at first, and then I actually grab a sniper rifle that is hidden. It's a hidden stash, and then I actually go kill some zombies. So harvest some guns and ammo, and there's a tool set or something near there. That's another important thing. You have to get tools for the armorers to upgrade your weapons. So I'm gonna go grab those tools and some guns, hopefully some ammo, medkits and things. But let's start the intro video. I'm gonna shut up now so y'all can hear it.
At 0123 on April 26, 1986, the reactor of Power Block 4 of Chernobyl NPP is destroyed following a series of thermal explosions. The resulting radioactive cloud moves across the European part of the USSR, Eastern Europe, and Scandinavia, eventually reaching America. The consequences of the disaster are so serious that the government is forced to begin evacuating the residents of nearby towns and villages. A 30-kilometer exclusion zone is created to stop residents from returning to the contaminated area. Despite the disaster, the Chernobyl NPP continues to operate. The existence of a power station, as well as the fact that the area is no longer inhabited, leads the Council of Ministers of the USSR to set up a network of secret laboratories in the exclusion zone. June 11th, 2006. The exclusion zone lights up with a flash of blinding light as clouds can be seen evaporating in the sky. After a moment of complete silence, a peal of thunder shakes the ground. Most of the government forces guarding the perimeter are killed instantly. 2008. Scientists are still unable to explain what happened. Rare expeditions into the zone usually end in tragedy, with survivors telling stories of mutated animals with incredible abilities roaming the area. According to various estimates, by 2010, the zone is home to between 1 and 300 unknown individuals. They call themselves stalkers and make their living by collecting anomalous formations known as artifacts, which they sell for considerable sums of money. 2011. Despite military cordons, the stalker phenomenon is growing in numbers. However, stalkers travel primarily around the zone's edges, with the center remaining terra incognita. The few attempts to penetrate deeper into the zone have all ended in failure. 2012. A stalker called Straylock solves the secret of the Brain Scorcher, a man-made emitter that had blocked the way to the center of the zone for years. After the Brain Scorcher is disabled, all stalkers rush for the center of the zone, some in hopes of finding a treasure trove of artifacts, others in search of the Wish Granter. The government decides to launch a large-scale military operation. Operation Fairway, as it came to be known, involves using maps of anomaly fields to maneuver helicopters to the CNPP. Despite meticulous preparation, the operation is a failure. and none of the helicopters returned from the mission. Major Dekhtyrov, a USS special agent, is sent into the zone to investigate the disappearance of the helicopters. Disguised as a stalker, equipped with a regular assault rifle, 2 weeks' worth of supplies, and a radio to communicate with HQ, the Major begins his journey towards the center of the zone.
Okay, and here we are. This is kind of where you start off. You've got a couple grenades, your assault rifle, which is actually an AK-74, AKM-74U. It's more of a submachine gun than anything. And your honorary PMM, which was given to you for being awesome. The only one in the game. I'm gonna hang on to it for a while, just because. 2 weeks of supplies, eh? So I've got some sausage, bread, and 2 things of, what is this? Spam? Tourist breakfast. Yeah, that'll last me 2 weeks. Thanks, guys. So let's run forward a little bit. As you can see, there's absolutely no HUD, which is a good and bad thing. That little ping you heard would have been on my radar, because it showed these guys over here. Let's go talk to him. Hey, you.
Put your weapon away, man.
How do I do that? I forgot. Let me just talk to you with the bolt. What's up, bro? Where's the nearest stalker camp? Skadavis, because the only major camp around here. Safe spot. Okay. I have a question for you. You know anything about the helicopters? You saw one. Don't like it crashed. It wasn't flying good either. It was swinging side to side and it landed on a plateau in the south of Zaton. It'll be interesting to see whether anyone survived. Anyone, if we only knew a way to get up there. Actually, I heard Noah from the Psycho Barge might know. Okay. What's the Psycho Barge? Alright. Cool. Bye, bro. What do you got? You got some sort of pistol. I'm seeing an assault rifle on you. How about this guy?
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho. Okay. He's got a pistol, so not really worth murdering.
Come on, man. Put that weapon away.
But let's see. Yeah, it's a pretty impressive view. Got, you know, shiny. Anyways, I don't know why I have lens flare. I'm not. Well, actually, I am wearing a gas mask, so technically I do have lenses over my eyes. Anyways, as you can see, once you get into the actual brush, it's a little cramped. But yeah, so let's not go to Skadavis right now, or whatever, the boat place. I don't really, you know. And as you can see, there's some stuff over here. Put my binoculars out. There's actually a artifact area right over there. It's basically there's like fire anomalies and it burned down this little village. Also over that way there's a little cave where there's a monster in there, a brain control guy, I forget their names. But it's also got some pills in there that you can take to survive in a mission, so that's kind of cool. Now, many people aren't familiar with the whole stalker thing, but these are incredibly important. Basically, bolts let you see where anomalies are. Instead of, you know, walking into them and catching on fire and dying, you can just throw a bolt, and the bolt will set off the anomaly, just like that. So that would probably kill me, especially on Master. Where I'm trying to get is over here. On top of this building, you can see there's a little pole going up. Climb up here, and there's a stash. Now, stalkers hide stuff all over the place, and you can find things like that all over. But let's get out of here. Alright. Now, dogs are pretty much your worst enemy at the beginning part of the game, because there's a lot of them, and with just this, and on Master, you will pretty much die instantly. So, I'm going to sprint ahead a little bit, and this is where the zombies are. This is actually an old sawmill. Evidently, they, in enjoyed cutting down wood or whatever. So this is actually kind of dangerous because, as you can see, there are zombies out there with binoculars. Now, zombies themselves are pretty dumb. They tend to not really notice you too well until you shoot them. But as you can see, they have guns, and they know how to use them. And by know how to use them, I mean they just kind of shoot themselves in the foot, or, you know, shoot in your general direction. So, I mean, unless you're like right up on them, it's pretty easy to avoid them. Which is why I have this sniper rifle. You know, the good thing about this Stalker is that you can actually, quick save. You can have 2 rifles. Whereas in the other Stalker, you had to have a pistol and a rifle. Now, it's a ballistic system in this game, so you actually have to kind of lob your shots if you're doing long range. They actually incorporated the sight into this. I pointed at the screen, you can't really tell. But the way these work is the different numbers are how many meters, hundreds of meters. Oh, there's a boar. They are away. The first chevron is actually pretty much point blank. A man-sized target. I might have to kill these boars, aren't I? That's gonna alert the zombies, isn't it? Go away, boars. Don't look at me. Killing a lot of these. I'm hurting pretty bad. Check my. Ouch! I'm bleeding. Just quit that bleeding. Throw on a med kit. Ouch. Okay, so I'm still bleeding a little bit. Now bleeding will go away over time if it's green. If it's higher than that, it'll keep going. Now you can't really loot these bodies because they don't really give you anything, which kind of sucks. Thanks for attacking me, jerk. Wasting my ammo. Anyways, like I was saying. So this guy right over here, you line it up like this. 1.7 is how you know how many meters tall a human is. Supposedly he's at 200 meters, which means you should use the second one. But I think that's mostly for show. We'll see. Let's see. This guy is shorter than that, so let's try to get a headshot. Nope. 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 Yep. As you see, if they don't get killed instantly, they'll just writhe. And if they do that, they'll stand back up. So you got to put one more in them, and they'll stop. Now, the funny thing about zombies is that they'll walk towards corpses and pick up the stuff that's on them. See, his rifle's gone because this guy got it. So it's kind of funny that they do that. See, I got his attention. Now he's walking towards my direction. On the ground. Pop one more time. Now this gun doesn't have a lot of ammo. I think you only have 10. So I don't have any reloads. I think I shot it all. Yep, that's it. Oops. Oh, shoot at me. Good thing about Stalker is you can lean. Not a lot of games have that. It's really useful, especially in situations like this. Gotta get him off the ground. Now, zombies do get attracted to sound. So if I make a lot of... Firing from the hip is definitely a way to waste ammo, but it's kind of quick and dirty and necessary sometimes. Yeah, I forget. These are called flesh, I think. They're like mutated pigs. It's a MP5. Let's see what he's got. Just take it all. Now there is an encumbrance system in the game, which is... There's more of them? Really important because if you're heavy, you can't sprint for very long. And if you can't sprint for very long, you can't run away. Which is kind of important sometimes. Have a grenade! This is awesome.